the question in the Senate brought forward by Damion Crawford has been labeled as mischievous, causing mischief. And the question that Damion asked was, are members aboard the Adventure of the Seas suicidal? Now, I cannot say what is in Damion Crawford's mind, but if you look on our earlier videos, you will see that there have been a spate of suicides across cruise lines. Man Overboard is one of our videos that you should be watching on our Share Fantastic YouTube channel. And of course, this has been highly recorded, highly reported. And the mental health, this is something that we've been talking about right here on this channel. The mental health of persons can diminish to the place where suicidal tendencies are real possibilities. And so, in my personal opinion, I don't want us to downplay nor sensationalize the whole possibility of suicidal tendencies. Instead, I want us to focus now on rehabilitation, counseling, walking people through. And I tell you, a lot of people will recover in different ways from the thought of suicide. Not all will require or benefit from a sit-down talk. Some of them just need to be reintegrated. Some of them want to get back into life as they know it, or just connect with the things that they love. The therapy is varied. I'm not a clinician, but my brief study in psychology has revealed that the mind is a very complex part of the body, and it literally guides the whole activity of man. So, without me giving advice to either of the senators, I would want to say, don't make this into a shouting match. But it is a very, very sensitive topic, and it should not be boxed around or taken around lightly, because people's mental health and our country's mental health will determine our outcome. I am very passionate on this issue, and I could not help but commenting on it when I saw that. And then, of course, additionally to that report that I saw today, also is this one where the JHTA, the Jamaica Hotel and Tourism Association, they have gotten a little bit antsy, I believe, as they're pressing the government for a date for the planned reopening of the borders for local and international tourism. And I'm sitting on the side of a travel seller where I have not worked since, oh my goodness, it's beginning to feel very long. My final client departed, and ironically, she was in Jamaica. My clients are not always in Jamaica, they're not always on land. But it just so happened that the final booking that I had traveled and departed Jamaica on the 20th of March. And since then, of course, there's been no work. But in our world, as travel advisors, it's not when your clients travel, it's the process leading up to it. So many times we're working on this trip 6 months, 10 months, 8 months, a year, 2 years out. And so when the clients travel, that's the big hurrah. But that's really just the end of a process that could have spanned many, many months. Now, my next set of clients, and these are clients who were booked in September of last year. And so we have a revolving door situation where clients are booking, clients are traveling, clients are booking, clients are traveling. And so as that door continues to revolve, that is also how our income revolves into the kitty. And if you ever stop that revolution from happening, then you are actually impacting your cash flow, because the day you do not book a trip is the day, someday down in the future, you don't get a paycheck. So I'm saying all of this to say that I have clients who are booked for Jamaica, sell a lot of groups to Jamaica. I have a lot of clients in the diaspora who come home for reunions, weddings, family get-togethers, and they plan a year, 18 months in advance on average. Now, I have my clients booked for summer, for August, July, August. And at this point, I'm still not sure if they can travel. I'm at the point now where we need to do final payment, and we can't do this because we really do not know whether there'll be airlift into the island, whether the resorts will be open and ready to receive persons. We just don't know. And so, for the first time in my professional career, I cannot speak to my clients as to what is going to happen. My hands are tied behind me. I am feeling like I'm bound and gagged. And so I understand what the JHTA is saying. We kind of need to know. Of course, too, the government is saying we can't open up until North America and Europe opens up, and also we cannot open up until COVID is long gone. So it's a catch-22 situation. For me, I have just learned to calm my heart. I allow my utterances and my expression to come through in our podcasts and in our videos. But I must be honest, I was podcasting and video making all the way through this career as a travel designer, at least for the past 3 years. And so at this point, it's not what I want to do or need to do. It was a supplemental activity just to engage. So here I am now, the 23rd of May. Oh my goodness, Labor Day weekend, anybody? Oh my dear, I don't even know what to say. Big holiday in the States. If I should be honest with you all, I should have been disembarking MSC Seaside today, as I was a graduate of their academy and invited on their celebration cruise. But alas, that cruise was cancelled, and instead I am here looking out my window at banana trees. All right, enough said. So that's kind of the position my clients and my colleagues in North America in particular, they've been reaching out to me asking, Sharon, what's the word? You're on the ground, you're right there in Jamaica, you have your finger on the pulse, you know what's going. When is Jamaica going to open up? When is Jamaica going to happen again? They have weddings and groups and events planned for Jamaica in advance, just like myself. And they're antsy because they're about to get cancellations. And for those of you who do not know, us travel advisors, we only pay when our clients travel. So we could have worked all year, which is what has happened to too many of us. And as the cancellations come in, the commissions have disappeared. So you can just imagine, you're still servicing your clients, you're still answering their questions. You can't just not answer your phone because suddenly they are not able to travel and the world has gone haywire. We still have to give that same quality service to them and be there for them, even with no pay. This is no fun, guys. This is absolutely no fun. This is the way I see it today on the Daily News.